Hello and welcome back to Crochet Class. I know I'm a little behind with the holidays and everything, but today we are going to talk about written patterns versus pattern diagrams. So these patterns are the exact same pattern, just in written form and in diagram form. So this is what is called a granny square, and this is one of the most basic, most common beginner patterns because it's very simple and it's a very repetitive pattern. So this is a very detailed, very basic beginner written pattern. Most diagram patterns you will see will be written just like this. This will be all you see. It won't tell you very much information on the diagram itself. If you get it online, you'll get a lot more information as far as yarn, hook size, all of that. But if you're just looking at just the diagram itself, this is basically all you will see. Written patterns will have a lot more information, as you can see. And then you can go from there. So this pattern calls for a 4-weight yarn, and you can find that on the yarn labels by that right there. It's calling for a 5mm or H hook, or the hook recommended for the yarn you're using. This yarn is calling for a 5.5mm hook. I crochet a bit tighter, so I am going with the 5.5mm hook. If you crochet a bit looser, you can easily use the 5mm hook, scissors, and a yarn needle. The stitches used are the double crochet, slip stitch, and chain stitch. This pattern is written in US standard terms. If you're more familiar with British terms, that would be a treble crochet, a slip stitch, and a chain stitch. Further notes, bring this up so you can see a little bit better. Further notes, chain 5s count as a double crochet and the chain 2 space. The stitches in the parentheses are worked into the same space or stitch. Pull the yarn tail at the beginning to tighten the ring at the beginning of the granny square. And you can find the diagram. I printed this, so if that were online, that would be a clickable link. So this pattern is a 4x4 square, and round 1 begins by making a slip knot on your crochet hook, then chain 4 stitches. Here's our slip knot, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to join with a slip stitch to the 4th chain from the hook to form a ring. Let me show you the diagram. Here is all the symbols and what they represent. So chain 4 and join with a slip stitch. So we're joining into the first chain we made. Get the tail out of the way. And joining with a slip stitch. There's our ring. And we will chain 5. So here is the chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to turn the page. Three double crochet into the ring, chain 2, forms a corner, repeat from the star or the asterisk for a total of 3 times. So, 3 double crochet into the ring 3 times. Now, I am crocheting over my tail, so it is less work that I have to do by weaving it in later. 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2. So that is this. Now we need to do that again. One, two, 3, 1, 2. And again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Two double crochet in the ring, slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the chain 5. So that will be 2 double crochet and slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the initial chain 5. So there's the chain 5. 1, 2, 3. So 2 double crochet, two, and then again 1, 2, 3. We're going to slip stitch, and we have our first round of a granny square. Round 2. Slip stitch into the first chain 2 space, which is right here. Slip stitch, and we'll chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So slip stitch into the space and chain 5. Three double crochet in the same chain 2 space, corner space. One, 2, 3, which is this here. Chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet into the next chain 2 space. Repeat from the asterisk or the star 2 more times. So chain 1 right here, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet into the chain 2 space from the row before. Double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 3 double crochet, all into the same space. So that's what we've just done. All of that into the same space right here. Chain 1. And we're going to do this all again. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. Chain 1, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Now this last one is a little different because we're right here. So we just did this chain 1. Now according to the diagram, I need to double crochet 2 and slip stitch. Let's see what the written pattern says. Two double crochet in the same corner space as the beginning chain 5, slip stitch into the 3rd chain of the chain 5. I was correct. So this is where I'm at right now. So I am at this step right here on this row. Two double crochet and 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch into the chain to join it, slip stitch into the space. For round 3, slip stitch into the 1st chain 2 space, I just did, and chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is this right here. Three double crochets into the same chain 2 corner space, just like we did in the last row. So we did the chain 5 3 double crochet right into the same space. 1, 2, 3. Now the diagram is telling us chain 1. Let's see what the written pattern. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain 1 space. That would be here. From the round before. So chain 1, 3 double crochet. 2, 3.
Okay, done.
Chain 1, chain 1, three double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the next chain 2 corner space. Repeat from the asterisk or the star 2 more times, which remember is over here. So we will be repeating this whole section 2 more times. Okay? So 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. One, because now I'm on this right here. 2, 3, 1, and now I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, right there. 1, 2, 3, 1, right there. Going into my last corner. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, right here. This is where I'm at. Did I get ahead of myself in the pattern? I think I might have. I did. Okay, so here I am. 3 double crochet in the next chain 1 space. I just finished that right here. Chain 1, 2 double crochet in the same space as the beginning 5, chain 5. Join with a slip stitch to the 3rd chain of the chain 5. 2 double crochet. So just completed this. 2 double crochet and join with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain of the starting chain 5. One, 2, 3. And there we go, a basic granny square. The most basic crochet pattern, the most classic crochet pattern. In a diagram as well as a basic written pattern. Now I will try to find the website again and link the website if you'd like this pattern in the description of this video. For your help. But this is the most basic written pattern, and they get more complicated from this. But if you can learn how to read a very basic crochet pattern, written pattern, the better you get at reading, the easier your patterns will come to you. If you struggle with reading written patterns, then as many do, then diagram patterns might be easier for you. Diagram patterns, it doesn't matter if it's UK terms or British terms, because the symbols are the same across the board. It doesn't matter. The symbols are the same. The only difference is the second line. Sometimes the lines might change a bit where they are on the stem. Other than that, the symbols are the same. So it doesn't matter if it's UK or US terms. So that may make it easier for those across the pond from us. Sometimes people with, learning issues may find diagrams easier. Those with other learning issues may find written patterns easier. So I always try to at least teach. I'm not great at diagrams. Very basic diagrams I can handle. They get very detailed in some cases, and those I get a bit lost. So I can teach the basic, and that I absolutely love, because then those who struggle with written patterns can just soar. If they struggle with written patterns, they can, do well with diagrams. If they can catch the basics of the diagrams, they can do quite well and do some beautiful work. I can't do that. That is not in my wheelhouse, but I can do the basic stuff and get some people started in that direction, and that is my goal, to at least get you started, show you what's out there, and let your brain take you in the direction that will let you do this skill. So I hope that helps. Until next time, again, I apologize for the delay. Holidays kind of got me in a little bit of a brain in 100 different directions. So I apologize, but I am back on it, and we will be getting the Crochet Class is back up and running, and I'm hoping in the next week or two to get some left-handed work with my daughter filmed and up and ready to view for you guys. So until next time, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.